Hey guys, so update on the prototype. So you all remember how I made the mask, but the thing is, I need to fix the string and make it better because tape is not working well. Right now, it's at least able to have it on, but watch what happens when I put it on. Like, it works well, but it's kind of crooked a bit, and I wish I could find a way to hide this whole eye hole better. And I think this jaw is a bit too small, and I try to have like the hat on, but it just messes it up. So I'm probably gonna make a smaller version. I keep making tinier and tinier versions. I'm gonna run out of cardboard, and I need the cardboard for the legs. Speak of, it's time to find different methods that will help me make the legs. So all things need prototypes. So here's my prototype legs. That's hard to say that. It's hard. But I have this as random cardboard. And I'm gonna see if I can like cut it into like 3 different things. So we could try 3 different methods. So give me a second to do that, and then we will get started on the first method. Hey guys, so I got the strip. So the first method, which when we make the actual size versions, we're gonna have to use my shower over here. But right now we're gonna use the bathroom, because one of the methods that we could use is that I was in a class, like like in a drama class, but instead of teaching how to act, it teaches you how to create stuff and create props, sound effects and stuff, just kind of like the crew part of the class. Anyways, one of the things I've learned from there is if you get cardboard wet, it's easy to manipulate. That's how I made stuff like my Alistair staff. And that's the only time I actually use it. Or is it? You'll have to find out about that. Anyways, so we're going to get this wet. Ta-da! You can see from the shine, it's wet. Now, what you're gonna do next is, bend it. But you have to be quick because it will dry. Which is this is kind of good because it gives like a neat bend. It's kind of hard. That's why you have to like push with your thumb or else it'll literally just rip. I learned that the hard way from one of the things I've made in that class. And you gotta make sure you round it out, which kind of makes it look a wee bit messed up. There. And now you just shape it the way you want it to. So in our case, like a leg, so there. Now you just keep it in that position. Make sure before you leave it alone, make sure there's no cracks or anything. Probably bound to be, so who knows? There's a little leg right here. Alright, we will come back to that and see how that works. Another way is to try just doing it raw. But the thing is, the hard thing about raw is it's hard. But when it's raw, you can do better bends. We'll come back. But what you do is just squeeze it carefully. And here it is. Yeah, the water one looked better, but it kind of has like movingness. I don't know if I would need that. But yeah, good thing we're doing prototypes first. By the way, I wanted to show you guys something while we were on this. Whoop. Look! So you all know I wanted to make a Lucifer costume, and I said I was going to do the staff first. Here it is! So I took so long because I tried to save money to get a fake apple, but I don't know how long that's going to take. I'm worried it's going to take too long, or then it'll be in a time where I don't have enough time to do it. And I like having time to do projects. So I did the water method and made my own apple. The backside looks horrible. I'm trying to find the super glue to make sure it stays. But I don't know. I'll figure it out. But until then, this is how it works. And if you see this, if you're wondering why, I might have, because in the middle of my night, I was looking for something, but then I heard cracks, and I was like, what is that sound? And I found it broken. But I was lucky enough to tape it back together. I mean, you could barely see it. Yeah, you could barely see it, especially when I hold it. This is like the the holding part. Like a little handle. Maybe I'll paint over or something, but yeah. Anyways, back to the experimentation. Another way, hang on. There we are. Another way to do it is to not grab cardboard and just straight up use one of these tubes. You can find it on wrapping paper and stuff. And then you could just bend it. But I'm not going to do it to this one because this is my only one and I was planning on doing it for something else. But I'll maybe consider it since, as you can see here, it's falling apart. But yeah, that's another way. We could just bend this. I mean, it's already bending. Yay! But yeah. Alright guys, so I put my camera stick into vlogging mode real quick. So let's see how the water one turned out. I mean, oh, never mind, it's not dry yet. But so far it's looking good. But I don't know. Alright, well, let's let it dry and we'll see how we feel. Alright guys, so I reviewed the methods and hang on. We're not doing the raw method because this is... No. And we're not doing the water method. So I think we're going to do the tube method. Otherwise, the other idea is pool noodles. I mean, yeah. I'm worried about carving it because I know that I'll still have to edit stuff because he has like these special legs. Like with a round piece and then like a arrow kind of thing. This is probably the hardest costume I've ever made. I mean, I checked. There's not even a costume for it yet. And I checked for cosplays, and the only thing is a literal animatronic from the Wicked Masters and then another person. Not an actual costume. And I want to try to do stuff that no one has thought of before. Anyways, update on the legs is that I was gonna get when I was seeing if maybe a store for some reason just has a skeleton ribs cage, and no, they don't. So I think I'm gonna have to start making the legs during Halloween, or at least buy the ribs during Halloween, because then I will have the ribs, but that means the wait's gonna take longer. But hopefully, it's like everyone says, the wait's worth it. Yeah. Anyways, I want to update you all on something. So, as you know, some of the music videos I tried to post are labeled copyright. So, I'm trying to, well, do like, you know how some people just do it with their face. Don't come in, and with a little microphone thing. So I'm planning to do that soon. Or see if I could find like a whole area and then do a whole music video. I don't know if I'll do that, but we'll see. Anyways, yeah, that's just the update. So, yeah, hopefully I can figure out the lake. I mean, I tried looking for robotic spider lake or crab-like lakes. They don't have it! No store has it. Maybe eventually during Halloween, which is probably another thing I have to buy for Halloween. And, yeah. So hopefully that'll work out. Anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe, and yeah.